Öyle dediğin zaman olay şurada diyor, teki dükkanda bize 20 dediler diyor. Dedim, git
Git
oradan al
oradan
o
al.
zaman. Kaliteleri bir olmaz dedim. Benzeyebilir mal ama
Hı.
şey farklıdır dedim. Ne yapacağım? Kaç 13 puanımız var. Geçmişiz biz burayı. 4. klasmana geçiyorum şimdi.
Oo. Yapıyorum
Orada
diyorsun.
daha zorları mı gelir şimdi?
Yapıyorum bu sporu diyorsun.
Başladı. 15 puan. Abav. 5 puan biz nereden alacağız onu? Neyse bir maç yapalım bakalım. Cengiz de gol attı.
Kim Cengiz? Ha Ünder mi? Ha
Cengiz
ilk
Fener'den
maçında.
aldığımız.
İlk
Ha,
maçında.
adama moral olmuştu. Olmuş.
Olmuştur. İşte 50 de onun yerine yapıyorduk da olmadı baksana. Galatasaray aldı 2-0 ha.
Galatasaray bu ligde yenen.
Öyle deme daha
Şimdi
biz.
Şampiyonlar Ligi.
Daha
Galatasaray bu
bizde.
ligde istesin Fener'le mesela beraberle oynasın. Beşiktaş'la. Onlarla berabere kalır. Kolay kolay yenilmez. Diğerlerini
Daha,
yener. Şampiyon olur.
daha bizle karşılaşmadınız ha.
Ya siz ne olacaksınız ya?
Ha, geçen sene unuttun gibi.
Ya o geçen sene ne bakıyorsun?
Çakı çakı oynadık 2 maçta da biliyorsun. Böyle şeyler. Ne 3 maç mı?
Maç mı oynadık biz? Sizle yok ya.
Kaç işte 2 lig maçı bir de bir şey maç oynadık ha. İlk kupa maçı
Ya
gibi bir
o
şey.
ilk başta hazır değil, mazır değil.
Ya hazır
Transfer
mazır da
cart
biz de
yok.
hazır değiliz. Biz niye çaktık da siz
Doğru
çakamadınız o
siz
zaman?
bir hazırla. Biz hazır olmadığımız için işte.
Ha ha.
Hazırlandık mı işiniz biter.
Bahane
Ama
hazır
sizin
hemen.
kadro bu sene daha iyi. Geçen sene çok farklı.
Tabii canım.
O bir gerçek yani. Bir tane şey var kanatta Arap. Ne o?
Arap yiyecek ortalığı ya.
Ture. Bilal Ture mi ne?
Bilal. Bilal onun ismi şeyden dolayı işte. İlk ezanı
Ya,
okuyan
öyle.
çocuk.
Ama
Adammış.
bazen ayağından açı veriyor hızlı. Onu
Şey yapamıyor. Henüz daha
dengelleyemiyor
hazır
bazen.
değil, hazır değil. 30 milyonluk o adam biliyorsun değil mi? Atalanta
Oğlum,
30
ama
milyon euro vermiş ona.
şeyleri belli yani. Hareketli var, bir şeyler var ya.
Var tabii canım.
Çerbi iyi zaten. O zaten iyi.
O adam her yerde
Şeyleri de
oynarım ben
aldı.
diyor.
Aman oğlum nereye atıyorsun ya? Ah ya Allah belanı versin.
Sen böyle giderse bire de çıkarsın değil mi?
Ya ben bu klasmanı sevmiyorum aslında. Zorlasam çıkarım.
Beni de o ediyor ya bazen.
Bazen olmadık adama beni kaybettiriyor. Anladın mı? Saçma sapan
Ben
şeyler oluyor.
kaçıncı öyle oluyor benim.
Ne diyor?
Adam daha bire çıkamamış ömrü hayatında
Aa,
beni gelip yeniyor. Delirtecek beni. Kimisi
işte
3'te
oyun
2'ye
bazen
çıkamamış. Bazen oyun
ibnelik
veriyor.
yapıyor. Aynen. O yüzden sevmiyorum ben. Topu daha çok seviyorum ben. Böyle beraber top
Ha.
yapmak daha zevkli benim için. Ayağımın
We've
ağrımını
seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Yeni dizi başladı izledin mi? İlk bölümü.
Well, so physically
Ne ismi?
powerful and intimidating.
Yeni dizi başladı diyorum. İlk bölümünü izledim diyorum.
Helps him get
Yok,
through a
izlemedim.
vast amount of work.
Benzer dizi izlemem ya. Ben bakmam öyle dizi. Bazen yabancılardan iyi oluyor. Bazen onlara bak.
Ha.
Hiç izlemedim.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Guardiola is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well played.
Ah, bir verebilseydi.
Messi. That's a little off target.
Nereye gidiyorsun? Amına kodum.
Options for movement. Nicked it back promptly. Can he get it through? Back into the middle. And this is Pele.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Abi ya amına koyacağım şimdi ha.
And here's Bellingham.
Lan manyak oynuyor ya.
And the shot.
Bu adam yener.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Ya Mehmet ne yapan? Amına koyacağım senin. Ne yapan ya?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden,
Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's made its way to him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read.
that was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Owen. It's played through for him. And this is Cruyff. He's picked his way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Has a look and plays it forward. Nicely aimed pass. That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Siktimin oyunu ya. Oynamasam iyiymiş ya. Açmasam iyiymiş ya. Çaktım. Bugün ne cumartesi mi?
Ya at. Aman avudum.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Bak.
That's a lovely
Siktir
neat
git
pass.
ya. Böyle bir şey mi var?
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's worked it through. And this is Owen. He's one
Sırf bu beni var ya internet iyi olduğundan yemiş.
He's had a shot. He has done it. Besiktas back on level terms.
Nasıl offside olmadı bu?
Owen duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Besiktas grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cruyff's cross. Buffon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Luis Suarez! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Suarez finds himself offside. Looking for the run. Eto, well seen, saw that coming. Bellingham.
Ya gol atacakken yanlış yapıyorsun, atamıyorsun ya.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Pele! Goal! Barcelona! And they get
Bana
themselves
çaktım
in
oyunu
front!
ya. Bu hatalar yüzüne var ya.
Truly superb. A
Bak
goal
ya.
of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use
Basalhane
of
oldu
space
ben
to
ona
get
ya.
on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona
Tamam,
get themselves
kadrosu
into the
uyuyor.
lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cannavaro. Eto. Roberto Carlos.
Perşembe gün Frankfurt'u yener miyiz?
Cruyff.
Yenersiniz.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Vallahi mi?
Ha. Frankfurt
Roberto
yenildi.
Carlos.
Şeye. Leverkusen'e yenildi Frankfurt.
Looking to play him in.
Yenemezseniz bile berabere kalmanız lazım.
Yok
Anladın
abi
mı?
yenmemiz lazım. Beraberlik
Hayır
bir
şey
yapalım.
olarak diyorum ya. Evinizde miydi o? Onların evinde miydi o?
Yok. Şeyde Almanya'da maç.
Ha. Valla sıkıntılı ama yenmeniz lazım ya. Ben size biraz daha şey görüyorum. Üstün görüyorum. Ama şey oynayacak mı? Osman.
Belli de
Osman oynarsa aslında bu maçta oynamadı herhalde değil mi Osman?
yok. Onu dinlendirdiler işte de.
Gerçi
Yani
bir
riske
şey yok
girmemek
diyorlar. Bir
için
şey yok diyorlar ki onun
ya
da.
olmaz olur mu canım adam ya.
Yoktur abi yoktur.
Allah
Adam
Allah. Niye o yapsın abi?
yapmam abi ya.
Sen kendi milli takımda topçusun öyle bir şey yapar mısın? Olur mu öyle bir şey?
Bilmem de.
Beşiktaş really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
Onların
Just looked a
takımı
step
çıktı
too
mı
slow on
şeye?
everything.
Dünya Kupası'na.
Vallahi bilmiyorum ki.
Ya vallahi aşkına Allah aşkına amına kitabının yolunu siktim. Amına kodumun oyunu ya.
Was immense and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bak nereye hata.
And he was alert. Chance! He scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a
Abi şuna
manager, I
bakar
think.
mısın ya?
It's all happening.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Allah
The
Allah.
next goal is
Allah
gonna be so
Allah.
significant.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Besiktas have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And it's Cruyff.
Abi vuruyorum ya veriyorum ya.
Just about up to the
Veriyorum ya.
No, that's been intercepted.
Tövbeler olsun. Aa.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Luis Suarez!
Ya siktir. Nereye atıyorsun lan bunu?
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And this is Luis Suarez. Pele. Oh, good-looking ball.
Abi niye böyle bu ya?
Interception, well timed. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Besiktas are looking to... He's through and all along! And pull it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nedved. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
Can he finish? Oh, split second.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's a key interception.
Ha siktir.
Nedved. And this is Owen. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Cruyff. Messi. Now it's Messi. Pull it. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He's a sharp little ball here. Pele, he's through here. He's being urged to shapes to shoot. Oh no, this does not look good.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
This is Hullet. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass.
Ay amına koydum. Böyle bir şans olamaz bu herifte ya.
Ya,
Nasıl bir
siktir.
şans var ya sende ya?
It's Hullet.
Bak abi alıyorum ben onu ya.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Knocks it into space. Now it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hullet.
Gücü kalmadı amına koydum herifin ya.
It's Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was...
Çarpacağım amına kodumun.
And that will be the final. A good watch, a really good watch.
But who's there?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation,
Emi kaçtım ben, görüşürüz.
Görüşürüz bakalım.
Already palpable.
Ben de gideceğim birazdan.
Hadi bakalım.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Oh, smashing header!
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Quite genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something to remember.
Lampard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Drogba. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nicely weighted ball, and it's been played through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been won straight back. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And it's played in. Besiktas are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Nice interception, well timed. And they're back on the ball again. Guardiola.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's delightful. This looks promising. And that is expertly dealt with. Nesta calmly anticipates. Threads one in. Figo. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pass is just off target. Thuram. And it's Drogba. He won't be happy with that one. Cruyff. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that looks a decent ball. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had
You didn't slip
good
yet?
options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Makalele
Just leave
makes the
it
interception.
on the table here.
And this is Hullet. Oh, that's a key interception. And now the breakaway. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Eto'o elects to cross. Up he goes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And they can counter here. Aimed beyond the defence. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's on it. Can he get away? Thuram. Gently done. Cannavaro cuts it out. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Makalele. Well timed, excellent interception. Drogba might just make this. Now it's Nedved. Looking for options for movement. Shoots! What a
Ricky
wonderful goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you.
And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to...
This is unlimited data for social media. It means I
pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Besiktas have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Knocks it into space. Makaleli. And this is Nedved. Oh, good read. Now it's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Cruyff! And he's quick to get it clear again. He's in plenty of space here, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Besiktas are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Turan. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Besiktas just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And he's intervened well there. Vigo picks it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a climb! Just off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Figo. He is through. And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. Oh, great save by Dida. Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe shapes to shoot. Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Eto'o. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution for Besiktas.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20, Vadio.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that could set him on his way. He's having a shot! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cruyff. Van der Vaart tries a measured ball. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. And he can clear it away. It's a searching pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Thuram makes the interception. And he skips past his man. Now, can they get him away? Van der Vaart tries to play it through. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Nedved. He's got away. Nedved goes on a charge down the left. Now the cross. That's that, the end. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Pull it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Eto! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Now it's Messi. And it's Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Cruyff. And smartly reclaimed. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. And he's surging through. And that's a danger. Chance for a shot! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Quarter of an hour played. That is a great pick out. Oh, well played, well played. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Vieira. Some resolute defending there. Some really good ball movement. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passing nice and neat. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cruyff. Here's found the shoots!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Bojan. Now, can they get him away? And no, that was never going to make it. Pull it. Looking for options for movement. 30 minutes gone. That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. That's an excellent interception. And here's Bojan. Otto. Bojan. Nedved. And the counter is on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look.
And it's Eto. It's Eto! It's there! They have done it! They
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Pull it at it, and it's Eto. Great chance! He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good take in a good area. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. Cannavaro. Pullet. Vieira. Odo. Now it's Bojan. And it's Odo.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Oh, they can break here. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Messi. And here's Mbappe. And here's Nedved. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Besiktas get the second half going. Pull it. Cruyff. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cruyff. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. That's a sharp pass. And he's picked it up out wide. He's on it. Can he get away? Looking to play him in. And he's intervened well there. And it's Hullet. Quality ball. Messi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to play it through. Cruyff. And Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, easy pickings there. No way through. And this is Eto. Can he get on the end of this? Xavi Alonso. Hullet. Vieira. And this is Eto. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's a searching pass. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's found a way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Botafogo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. 75 minutes played.
Botafogo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And a chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Bojan played out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Look at the space here. Can he finish?
Sağ ol Adnan abi. Aleykümselam. Ne olacak Fener Trabzon maçı yarın?
Ama ben burada geliniz olarak değil, devletin bir memuru olarak bulunuyorum. Hemen işlemleri başlatalım isterseniz. Hadi bakalım. Bence nasıl ne? Hazırladın kodunu almayasın diye. Ben de kim odasına bakarsan. Şimdi vaktimiz kısıtlı ondan sonra konuşuruz.
Ya Aykut emmi de böyle konuştu. Ha, bu kadar eminsiniz yani. İlginç. O zaman çekmeyeyim ben ya benim kuponu. Ne diyorsun? Bir Fener maçına kaldım. O zaman çekmeyeyim ben madem kuponu. Ne diyorsun? Yenemezseniz ama. Bana 5 tane lazım değil. İki farklı yensin yetiyor bana ya. 1.5 üstü gol oynadım. Bir de Fener yener dedim. Yani ikisi olmuş oluyor yani. Seri olmuş oluyor. Allah Allah ya. Niye bu? Niye böyle düşünüyorsunuz? Onu da Trabzon'un sakatları var. Gerçi hocası. Niye böyle düşünüyorsun? Hocanız da yeni değişti aslında. Sizin hoca. Anlatabiliyor muyum? De sakat sizin. Ne onun herifin adı? Arap'ın adı. O Onana. Ya bir şeyi tutarsa bu Onana'nın. Amına koyayım sen söyle adını. Panterliği tutarsa.
Besiktas take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
He's picked his way through, and this is Van
Yememem lazım ya.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. That is a great pick out. Thuram, Schneider, Araujo. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides.
You guys not sleeping, Ayman? Turgut. What happened sleeping, Turgut?
Şu anda bulunan misafir sayısı. 2 mi 4 mü? 4 mü? 2. Fotoğrafı var, şahit var. 2 de siz geldiniz 4. Ha, yok, siz bizi saymayın. Biz misafir değiliz.
Vay be adam. Vay be. Bana misafir diyor lan. Ben kaç yıldır bu evde yaşıyorum ya. Ne misafiri? Böyle şey mi olur yani? Ben size. Ya bir susun ya. Bir susun. Kafa karıştırıyorsun. 2 misafir var. Yani evet ben sonuçta misafir olmamam lazım. Çünkü Almanya'dan 6 yıl önce geldim ben. Ondan dolayı yani. Anlatabiliyor muyum değil mi? Kesin dönüş yaptığına göre misafir sayılmaz. Çok teşekkür ederim. Zevklen oldu bu. Zaten sen beni anlayamayacak abi. Kimse anlamıyor.
Evet, hane halkı oturduğu bu yere çift kira ödüyor mu? Ve ödüyorsa
Biliyor musun? Sibel ya Allah Allah.
Babacığım biliyorum da şu anda ben biliyorsunuz devlet görevlisi olarak burada bulunuyorum. Siz muhtarsınız, daha iyi bilmeniz lazım bunları. Sormam gerekiyor.
Tamam devam et.
Verme muhtarlar. Bak, o tarladan yol geçecek. Sakın verme, imzalama, sakın.
Ne tanrısı? Yokmuş ya siz devam edin.
Hala halkının kullandığı oda sayısı salon dahil.
5 ya Allah Allah. Salon dahil diye 5.
Küçücük odaya sayıyor muyuz o koridor boruyla? Kaç bile girmiyor oraya?
Ya Allah Allah. Onun bir sonuçta halleri yok da sana ne ya? Ondan işte.
Bak sakın imzalamayasın. O tarlada çok kıymetli, vermeyesin. Sakın.
Devam et. Devam.
Ya evet devam et ya. Ben 2 dakika sonra geçelim. Başka şeyler var mı?
Ya ne yapıyorsun şu an? Esneye bak, bunlar karıştırma ya.
Allah Allah.
Hadi. Sen bir an önce ben kısır döngüye girmeden şu salları bitir. Bak düşünmeye başladım. Sinirlenme boyutuna geçmeyeyim. Çabuk.
Tamam dur, soruyorum babacığım, bir dakika. Hane halkın ısınmak amacıyla kullandığı araç türü nedir?
Ya kızım bilmiyor musun? Ortada maske yapıyoruz. Allah Allah.
Tamam babacığım, standart soru, yani söylemem lazım. Kalorifer mi, ocak mı, soba mı, diğerleri?
Senden babamın kanını sormaya geldim abla. Sen şimdi büyüdün. Seni görür görmez aşık oldum. Ah be Bizans'ın yiğit güzeli. O gülen gözlerini hiç unutmadım. Onu da seyrettik. Bana bak delikanlı. Bizans'ın üzerine gideceksen sana yiğit bir at gerekiyor. Anladın mı baba? Ah benim çağırdınız beni zaten. Geldim. Oh be, oh.
Adınızı söyleriz. Rukiye Özdemir. Hane reisine olan akrabalık dereceniz. Yani yakınlık dereceniz. Hocam, eşim yani. Tamam, eşiniz. Cinsiyetiniz? Estağfurullah. Çocuk görüyorsun, yazsana.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Picked out brilliantly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. But it had to be. Well, that's well seen too. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm going to keep an eye out for this guy, Kyle Walker, especially because his team build from the back, whether he's going to stay out wide or move into midfield and create some overloads. He's a player I hugely admire for his intelligence, his sense of positioning, and boy, can he sprint.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now it's Messi. And Messi!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. De Bruyne. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So,
Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that.
well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Messi. Messi. And he shoots! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Messi. Van Basten. Van Basten proves just a little bit too strong.
Besiktas really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Owen, it's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's having a shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ruben Dias is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Rijkaard. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. He's dealt with that really well. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Van Basten. And it's Messi. And here's Van Basten. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries to play it through. Conte. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Knocks it into space. Schneider. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Besiktas really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. De Bruyne stood up well to him there. And it's Thuram. Conte. Good ball, good take. That ball looks a good one. And he cuts out the supply. Nedved. And it's Davids. Great vision. Look at the space here. And a chance!
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Tries to get it clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Besiktas really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well timed, excellent interception. Kyle Walker. De Bruyne chasing after it. Now it's Van Basten. De Bruyne. And here's Van Basten. Conte. Pull it.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Kyle Walker. Here's Cannavaro. Ruben Dias. Now Hernandez. And it's De Bruyne. Inter Milan finding their passes. He was under real pressure there. Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most accurate pass.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Hullet. That's a shade optimistic. De Bruyne. Conte. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And that interception was most necessary. It's Nedved! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Brilliantly cut out. But they've got it again. Messi. And Kyle Walker. Cannavaro. Now Ruben Dias. Rijkaard. That pass has been well intercepted. De Bruyne. Now that looks a decent ball. Ruben Dias. And it's Walker. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Kyle Walker. And it's Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. And he plays one through. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's been slipped through. Caught offside that time. The message is clear, none shall pass. Conte.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through. Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now this could be a chance. Rijkaard.
Besiktas are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kyle Walker. Now Hernandez. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Kyle Walker. Conte. Now it's Owen.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vardiol. Oh, important interception. Kyle Walker. And that is that. While that was a frustrating game, they were Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. And this is Owen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And this is Owen. Oh, he's bustling through here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pele. Vardiol. Played into the mid. Big header! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. And it's been played through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good-looking ball. But that has not gone well. Pass is just off target. Cruyff. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bonucci cuts it out. Nedved. That's a little off target. Looking for options for movement. That's the throw. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Threads one in. Pele. It's out of play for a goal kick. Pullet, who does have an assist to his name. And they're not going to make any further... Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That pass isn't the best. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vardiol. That is good alertness. Nedved short changes him with that pass, and that's gone loose. Hullet. Pele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And no, that was never going to make it. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Mbappe! He's Mbappe! And yes, it's there! Barcelona are back in business. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he cuts out the supply. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Vardiol. Now that looks a decent ball. We are into overtime. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, can they get him away? Back into the middle, out to the right. Bale puts them all in. Nice interception, well timed. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Besiktas kick off the second half. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Beckenbauer.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Goes for a shot! Vinicius Junior made a good run there. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to pass it through. Bonucci calmly anticipates. Owen.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dida chooses to deal with it himself. And this is Pele. They're back in possession. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cross needs to be good. Good take. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Tries to play it through. Knocks it into space. And it's played in. He's got Tool. In for the pieces. Goal! Besiktas! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? In it comes. That'll be a corner. So So, third corner of the game. Bale plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. 60 minutes played. And this is Nedved. He's got away. And a chance! In he goes again. Oh, what has happened here? Pullet is flagged offside. And it's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Thuram. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. Hullet. Besiktas looking to pass their way through.
Pretty robust defending.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Vinicius Junior. What a throw in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So all square and shot a goal!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Decent chance! Goal! Besiktas! Into the lead once more. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Besiktas take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Besiktas nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Besiktas close now to seeing this one through to the end. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Puyol. Oh, can he get onto this? Luis Suarez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's played through for him. And he's managed to get rid. And that is that. Besiktas have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Makalele calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. Bonucci spots it and intercepts. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Makalele gathers from the goal kick. Decent chance! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Besiktas really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Besiktas finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Besiktas certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Opts for safety. Rijkaard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero. Now it's Vieri. Schneider. Chance for a shot! In he goes again. Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Brazil are now... Kagawa! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Nicely weighted ball. Nesta cuts out the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. It's Eto'o! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Eto'o deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Looking to play him in.
Besiktas are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's up.
He's had a shot! Thinks about the shot. Cruyff. And here's Kagawa.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bonucci promptly onto that, and that is that. Makaleli. And Del Piero. Kagawa is in a really good position out wide. Cruyff. Davids is onto this. Looking for options for movement. No, again there's no way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, what a climb! And it's there! And they are cruising away. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control. Del Piero. Kagawa has it out wide and in space. Well, that has not gone well. Besiktas are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Owen. He is through here. Owen.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's got away. Nedved. He's found Rijkaard! Nedved. Now it's Hullet. And he was quick to react. Makaleli. Tries to pass it through. Cruyff. And Cruyff! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that tested the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Ambitious ball here. Now it's Owen. Kagawa. Foot in. And this is Owen. And there's the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
And the action is back on the way.
Besiktas really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Now it's Vieri. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's Del Piero! Davids. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bonucci cuts it out. Kagawa. And that's put paid to a promising move. Flings it. Header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is high.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rijkaard. And it's Makalele. Bergomi. Eto'o looking to add to his goal. Or facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now the delivery.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Closing in on goal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Vieri. Eto'o will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nedved. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Vieri. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nedved.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bonucci kept his eye on it, and he's there. Del Piero. Now, can they get him away? Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And it's Del Piero. Dink through. Vieri gets flagged offside. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
That today's match day programs are available from stands located
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric...
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that was close. Morocco with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Davids, quality ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Bayer. Nesta. And it's Cannavaro. Barella. Szoboszlai. It's Bergomi. Mbappe. And they've switched it over to the other side. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Azar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bergomi. And it's come back to the keeper. Rijkaard. And it's Barella. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Bergomi. Besiktas are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Barella conjures time and space where few can. Morocco trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Rijkaard. To Barella. Bayer. Nesta. Cannavaro. And it's Barella. Plays the return pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Big header! Barella gets rid without sophistication. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most convincing of passes. Szoboszlai. Cannavaro. Looking for the run. Cruyff. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that's neat. He's had it taken off him. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cannavaro. Mbappe might just make this. That's a little off target. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Bergomi. Ball played for Nesta. Oh, terrible pass. Cannavaro. It's not an especially good pass, that. To Barella. Looking for options for movement. Haaland. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Barella! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
That ball looks a good one. And he's cut it out. Bergomi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Hullet. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dida clears. That has been cut short. Barella. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Cruyff. Barella. Szoboszlai. Just... Oh, crossbar! Oh, sweet feet. Look at the space here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? And the pass is intercepted. He's having a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 23, Barella. Number 14,
Del Piero goes... Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
substitution in progress.
Morocco have their third corner. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Owen. Oh, he goes for a shot! And it's in! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
After 65
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Besiktas have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pass somewhat off target. Nicked it back promptly. It's a searching pass.
Morocco really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pull it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nedved, this looks promising, and he's running through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Besiktas have it back and can go. Mbappe! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Besiktas are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Vardiol could try cutting inside here. Vardiol proves just a little bit too strong. Nice control. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Thuram. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Rijkaard. No, he's just misjudged that one.
This is the time you need that pace.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He came in hard, very hard. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Leicester cuts out the pass. It'll be a throw-in. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and is... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Knocks it into space. Ah, such a clever touch.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Neymar. Nedved powering forward here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in plenty of space here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Over to the other side. Thuram. Oh, there's a probing ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Stood up well to him there. Well read, nice interception. De Jong. And here's Tevez. Tevez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's going to go a long way. Referee has just said play on. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And it's Pedri. De Jong.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Tries a shot! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Besiktas have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Thuram looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi calmly anticipates. Tevez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's De Jong. Thuram. Brilliantly cut out. Has a look and plays it forward. Now, can they get him away? And he's worked it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Owen! That was superb goalkeeping.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Besiktas looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And here's Tevez. Thuram looking for options for movement. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passes short and sharp. And it's Pedri. No way. Shot a goal! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids. Owen. Cruyff. He's going for goal. De Jong. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Besiktas are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's Pedri. And it's Soboslai. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Quality ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's played through for him. Owen. Pinches it off him. Maldini. Owen. That is a brilliant interception. It's run loose here.
Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Hullet. Maldini makes the interception. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Still just a single goal between the sides. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Nedved. Threads one in. And this is Hullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Puyol promptly onto that, and that is that. Maldini. Pressing high and with purpose. Thuram. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
And Hullet! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at
Messi! And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Some resolute defending there. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Besiktas find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. But that has not gone well. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it into space. Nedved. And the finish! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So, a breakthrough already. Now, can they get him away? And this is Owen. He is through here. And he whips it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. And the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nedved providing an outlet on that flank. He rises! It's a loose ball. Looking to play him in. Now it's Nedved. This looks promising. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. He's under a lot of pressure there. It's a promising position. Cross-court. He's got Saul. That is good strength. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Hullet. Araujo makes the interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to get free. Cruyff. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Besiktas with the corner, there first. And he's taking no chances there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well measured. And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Haaland. No way through, so back it comes. Nesta threads one in. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a pretty loose pass. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Owen. Now it's Cruyff. He has found the way through. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Nedved. Oh, shooting chance! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Hullet quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Distributed tidily. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's found the way through. Crosses it in here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. Alexander-Arnold, looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Nedved. And that's another good win of the ball. Gives it back.
Besiktas certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Vardiol goes on a run down the left wing. Can he latch onto this? Foot in. Thuram. Rijkaard. And it's Nedved. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time getting close now. And here's Haaland. And it's Rijkaard. That's Thuram. And he's picked it up out wide. Swings in across. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Nedved goes short. Lovely bit of skill. Besiktas are looking to go forward now.
1 minute at a time.
He's got away. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. This possibly the last play of the half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again then.
Besiktas can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Drogba receives it in a wide position. Davids.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Driving forward. He's in plenty of space here. Gullit gets into a good position. And he's managed to gift it back. Goes long and straight. Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. So nearly the perfect ball. Cannavaro cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Nedved cross climbs up big! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Platini, looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Platini. Platini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, good spread. Oh, they can break here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Owen, and this is Owen. Real chance! Out to the right.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he latch onto this? He's picked his way through. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Looking to play him in. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Substitution.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nedved. And this is Owen. That is ended up in no man's land. Referee's given a throw.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's their second corner of the game. Nedved with the short one. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good defending, very good defending.
Oh, that's brilliant from him, because he was so quick to read it.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's well spotted.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Played into space out wide. He has found a way through. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold. And he's onside.
Besiktas really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Here comes the cross. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hangs one in, goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cruyff. Nedved. Davids.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is lovely. Picked out brilliantly. Opts to play. He's gone for goal! He won't be happy with that one. Cruyff.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pull it. And that is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end